My goodness, hi everybody. It's Jennifer McCreath. It is Sunday night, and the U.S. Open. It's early this year, isn't it? It's still August 20. What's this today? The 25th, I think. Lose the track of time sometimes, but interesting story that kind of broke. I don't know if it's recently or if this news has been out for a while, but Joao Lucas Reis da Silva has made it into the qualifying draw of the U.S. Open. 25-year-old tennis journeyman. Take these glasses off. Probably a pro for almost 10 years. He's got one challenger title, 3 futures titles. His name is all over the challengers. I go through every tournament that happens at the challenger level, and I literally write out every draw with pen and paper, and I check the scores to see who's winning, who's doing well, who's not. So a lot of people probably don't know who this guy is, but from a tennis perspective, he's been on my radar for a long time. For those that don't follow closely, the U.S. Open is one of 4 of the biggest tournaments of the year. It offers the most ranking points and the most prize money. Usually the top 100 players get an automatic entry into this event. But there's also a pre-entry event in which players ranked 101 to 250 can sign up and compete for 16 qualifying spots. And your name goes into a hat. They seed the top 32, I think. And so Mr. Reis da Silva got his ranking high enough so that he could get into the qualifying. And he did play his match. And I believe he did lose that first round match. However, the story that's breaking is fascinating in a couple of ways. First, out gay male tennis player to play a Grand Slam qualifying match. Really? 1. We've been playing tennis for what? Since the 1880s. Wimbledon and the French Open have been around literally 130, 140 years. We've seen tons of lesbians come out as tennis players. You can go back, way back to the 70s. You've got names like Martina Navratilova. We even had a trans woman play tennis in the 70s, Renee Richards. 10% of society is allegedly LGBT. Only 1 out of millions of tennis players is gay? That can't be true. Either way, there's 2 scenarios here for sure. Either we've got no interest in gay men playing pro sports, or we have them in the sport but they're afraid to come out. I think it's the latter. Why is there a double standard? Is this acceptable? It really should not matter. Ultimately, you're there to play tennis. You're there to make, money. You're there to keep yourself in great shape. Are we discouraging certain sectors of society from getting into sports? I keep hearing about childhood obesity and various types of... It seems minority groups are less likely to be in the best shape. And I'm sure we've heard the term social determinants of health, but why are we shying or turning people away from sports? Or why are they not feeling comfortable revealing aspects of their personal life? They sure do flaunt the straight male tennis players, especially some of the older ones. Every time Djokovic or Federer won a title, they'd immediately show pictures of the wife and kids. And so that's clearly something that's accepted in this sport. I know tennis and golf, 2 of the most traditional, classic, old school, whatever you want to call it. I mean, same with football, pro football, American football, gridiron football, not soccer. Might remember the name Michael Sam. He came out in college as gay, and that may have hurt his draft stock. He got into the NFL training camp, played in the preseason. I can't even remember if he made the team or not. I think even though he's a highly touted player, defensive player of the year for the top conference, the SEC, and first or second round pick for the Rams. I believe he played for, God, was that Missouri? Would it have been different if he had not come out and waited till the end of his career? That's what some of these folks are doing. I better not tell them I'm gay, otherwise they'll kick me off the team. Minnesota, there's male cheerleaders now, along with the females. And everyone's crying about these two men. You got 28 to 30 female, scantily clad cheerleaders. Now they got a couple of men in there. I don't know if they do the gymnastics routine, help throw the ladies up in the air so they can do their flips. But it's just a sign that, the USA, for one, is definitely got not just phobia, fear of the unknown, but in my opinion, is legitimate and outright hatred for no apparent reason. Come on, man. What the hell's going on? Well, I got a challenge. All these LGBT sporting organizations, some of which I am involved with and a member of. There's more work to be done here. And Mr. Souza, I got to get his name right, because I'm going to be saying it a lot to everyone I know. Joao Lucas Reis da Silva. And interestingly enough, he's from Brazil. So I'm wishing you the best of luck, Mr. da Silva, as you pursue further growth and talent in your tennis ventures. And I'm happy and proud for you that you're comfortable taking this step. And I hope you will find nothing but positivity, love, and support from your peers. You can't control what some of the idiot fans might say or do in the stands, or especially on Twitter, but you got a fan right here in Newfoundland, Canada. Keep up the great work, and hopefully next year you'll maybe get into that main draw and win a few matches. Yeah, baby. All right, folks, that's it for tonight. Have a great day.